when we play that song, you know about the time that it is. It's that time that we introduce our segment of the day, our strength of a woman of the day. And the woman in studio with me is literally strong. Before I introduce her, 22160 is the SMS line. Start with YM254. Don't forget to leave your name and where you're watching us from, or you can hit me up at It's Barrymore on every social media platform. Y254 channel is our handle on Twitter, Y254 TV on Instagram, and Y254 on Facebook. So Esther Njue, our strength of a woman of the day, is the national weightlifting champion, 90 kilos category. She's played football, she's played rugby, she's played all kinds of sports you can imagine, and she's here to share her story with us on YInTheMorning. Karibu sana.
Yes,
Esther. Whoa, when I read the brief about you, it took me by surprise. Number one, all the sports that you have played, and your age, all these things you've achieved so far. And your story is really powerful, and it starts way back in primary school. And yes, you're going to share the story with us, but before you get to share the story with us, your camera is number 4. You can give a brief intro of yourself.
Okay. I'm Esther Njue, as you've heard, and I play rugby, football. I've played football, I've played boxing, I've done weightlifting, as I'm doing currently, and that's it.
That's about it.
Yes.
All right, we'll leave out some of the things like being the national champion, but we'll talk about that. So your passion in sport, in a date back to when?
Oh, when I was 11 years old.
When you were 11 years old?
Yes.
All right. Which one was the first sport that you picked up?
Football.
Football was the first one?
Yes.
All right. What made you develop an interest in football?
I used to watch soccer when I was a young kid, and I thought it's in my blood. Though no one in my family, both my dad's side and mom's side, is a sports person.
None of them is a sports person.
But it's in me, but no one in the family.
All right.
Yes.
So you're the first one of your kind.
Yes.
All right. Did you have girls to play with? At 11, I'm imagining girls play.
No, I used to play with boys.
You used to play with boys soccer, and you were good at it like the boys, or even better than the boys sometimes.
Better sometimes.
Better sometimes.
Yes.
All right. I'd like to know, how did your mom handle this situation? I have an 11-year-old daughter. She likes playing soccer with the boys.
Wow, she used to beat me every day. And the more she beat me, the more I do it.
All right. Do you consider yourself a rebel?
At some time, I was a rebel. Sababu, if you want something, you do it with wholeheartedly. Now, you must press on it every day. Even if you beat me today, I'll do it tomorrow. For you to get tired, not to beat me tomorrow.
Just to show the passion that you have in the game.
Yes.
All right. Fast forward, you get to high school. High school, there's a wide range of sports you can involve yourself in.
Yeah, I started in football actually 2 weeks after I got into Form 1. I was named the best soccer player
in the school.
Yes, inter-houses games. And then the coach was like, you can do all the sports. Used to push me to do all the sports. Even if I refused, used to push me to do all the sports. So basically, I did all the sports in school.
After soccer, which one was the next that got you?
After soccer, rugby was the next sport. And I mixed rugby with boxing. As when
boxing in school?
No, when I used to close school, I used to train for boxing and for inter-estate games, whereby I used to win games, but boxing was not in my mind that.
All right, nice one. So I'm interested in how you get from playing soccer, rugby, to weightlifting, because weightlifting is not quite a common sport.
Yeah, it is not.
Especially, I'm sorry to say, for the ladies around here, especially. Yes, how do you move from soccer, rugby to weightlifting?
I needed to do a one-man sport, which is an individual sport. And boxing, being an individual sport, was not in my blood. That's it. So I decided I'll look for a sport whereby I can do alone without a team, and meeting a friend through Facebook really made me go to weightlifting, whereby I was invited by a friend at Pangani, where they used to play weightlifting and train there. And when I went there, watched them train, at first I was shocked and scared, but after some time, since I wanted it, after some time I went and started training with them.
All right,
Yes.
there's some pictures on the screen, if you can see. If we can rewind to the previous picture. Yes, that is you in participating in a competition.
Yes,
All right, how many kilos are you lifting there?
that is 65.
65 kilos.
Yes,
So a total of 65 kilos.
yes.
All right, I see you have the Kenyan jersey on.
Yeah.
Where is this?
That was Cameroon 2016.
What was happening in Cameroon?
That was African Championships in Cameroon.
African Championships
Yes, 26.
in Cameroon.
Yes.
This is where you were declared the
Number 7 in
number
Africa.
7 in Africa.
Yes. As my
and you
first
had to be
debut.
the national champion to represent the country
Yes.
in Africa.
Yeah.
What is happening in this particular one?
That was a snatch, my first attempt, which was 55 kgs.
55 kgs.
Yes.
This must have been a long time ago.
2015, not far.
2015, not
Yes.
far. All right. Powerful. Literally powerful. I like this so much. So I'd like to get the dynamics of the sport. So for you to enter into a competition where you get to lift, say, 50 kilos, what does it take?
Training.
Training.
Yes.
But I think you need to meet some requirements,
yes.
like body weight maybe.
Yeah, whereby we got 8 categories for women and men. And the first category for women is 48 kgs body weight. And there is no limit of the weight that you can lift. Even if you're 48, you are able to lift 1,000 kg, you can do it.
All right.
There's no limit for the weight you can train. You can lift, but there is those categories.
All right.
Yes.
This is you playing rugby.
Yes.
Where is this first?
This is KCB.
KCB. Is this a
Yes.
game or training?
It was a game. It was a tournament for women clubs. Yes, 10 aside.
And people are just waking up to women's rugby in this country.
Yeah.
How long have women been playing rugby in this country?
Since 2004.
Since 2004.
Yes.
All right. Were you at the groundbreaking of this?
No, that time I was in school.
That time you were in
Yeah, but I used to play soccer that time.
school. You used to play soccer.
I
that
was
time.
not in rugby.
All right. This is another picture. This must be training.
Yeah, that's my gym that I train in Umoja.
The
in
gym
my
that you
state.
train in.
Yes.
Umoja.
Yeah.
All right. So there must be a federation for Kenyan weightlifters.
Yeah, it's there.
You are listed in this federation
Yes.
as a participant in the sport. How does the federation help you? I see the Athletics Federation helping athletes to get coaches, to get games, to participate in marathons, left, right, and center. How does the federation support weightlifters in the country, and in particular women weightlifters?
Yeah. At the end of the day, we got every sport as a federation, right? And like weightlifting, we have a federation whereby it is not a big federation because we don't have many athletes in weightlifting, particularly women. And at the end of the day, in Africa, I can say women are not as per the same level with men. This being that the girl child cannot do the notion to people, the girl child cannot do the same with the man child. They take men to be powerful than women, whereby, as for me, I can say what men can do, women can do also. And as per our federation, it is not that powerful because at the end of the day, everything needs funds. And we don't have sponsors in our federation. We just wait for the national knock to sponsor us, whereby they normally sponsor for the games that we are going outside. When it comes to national games, we sponsor ourselves to go to those games.
All right.
And since it's a passion and we love the game, we do it.
So you have to admit that the support is not enough.
It is not enough.
For the Weightlifters Federation.
Yes.
There's more to be done.
There's more.
You guys are passionate about the game. You're representing. You're flying the Kenyan flag high. And you went to a world championship. You emerged number 11 out of 6 billion people in the world or more. You were number 11 in the competition. How was this experience?
It was my first good experience. I didn't imagine of that, and I just thank God for that. And this made me more stronger than even before. And I'm looking into 2020 Olympics.
2020 Olympics. Your dreams are valid, and nothing is going to stop you. I'm interested in, I remember when I was playing games back then in high school, when you get to the venue, you see your opponents, and some of them are quite, I used to play rugby in my early stages of high school. Some of your opponents are very huge guys. They intimidate you by just training next to the field. How was the experience for you? Seeing guys from all over the world competing for the same sport with you.
It was scaring at first, but as per what I wanted, that is my goal, I had to talk to my inner passion and tell it, I must do this. And my coach by then was so supportive, so it was just like any other game.
It was just like any other game. I love the confidence. So there's this guy called Tiger Powell. Do you know him by chance?
He's my neighbor.
He's your neighbor.
Grandmother's
place. That is the reason I asked the question. Is it something? Is there something about people from your area? Are people really just naturally strong from where you come from?
Not really, but if you want something, even from your place, even if there's no one is strong or no one is doing it, you will get it.
You can be
as long as you put your heart there and your mind there, and you do it.
Amazing. If you'd like to talk to the strongest woman in the rugby team in this country right now, 22162 is the SMS line. Start with YM254. Don't forget to leave your name and where you're watching us from, or you can hit us up on Twitter. Y254 channel is the handle, Y254_ channel on Instagram, and Y254 on Facebook. Esther Njue is here. All right, so Esther.
Yes.
Sports is an aspect of your life. I'm pretty sure you have a personal life, and people are wondering how your personal life is, because your career is very unconventional. People don't expect it from women or queens rather. So I'd like to know, how is your personal life?
I'm a mother.
You're a mother, number one.
I have a 6-year-old 3-month son.
Say hi to the son.
Hi to Kyle. He's in school actually, so he's not watching. Yeah. A single mom.
A single mom?
Yes.
A strong single mom.
Yes.
What do you do for fun when you're not working in your sports skills?
I sit indoors and watch games.
You watch games?
Yes.
Which one is your favorite to watch?
Football.
Football is your favorite to watch. Which team do you support in the English Premier League? Manchester United. Which team are you supporting in the World Cup?
I didn't support any team in the World Cup.
You didn't support any team in the World Cup. All right, which team do you support locally?
Of course, Gor Mahia.
Hey, team kubwa peke yake, team kubwa only. Team kubwa only.
Yes.
All right, so what is the advice you can give to the sports women out there who are aspiring, some girl in primary school or high school who wants to pursue a career in sports, but maybe the mom is against it, like your mom was against it, or the teachers are against it, or the society just looks at them weird because they are participating in things that are considered should be for boys? What can you tell that girl out there?
First, believe in God in each and everything you do. Secondly, you need this thing. You love this thing. It is in you. Pursue it. Don't worry. Even if you're beaten today, tomorrow she will not beat you up, or you will not beat you up. That is the parents.
Because number one, it's not a crime.
It is not a crime to do sports. Sports are paying. Yes.
And it keeps you fit. It keeps you healthy.
Very true. Yeah.
All right. Ulikuwa Kasarani on Sunday.
Yes.
You're a supporter of Kenyan teams and Kenyan sports. That was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Ulikuwa na support Malawi,
Of
Kenya?
course, my Harambee Stars.
I like that. What were the
Kenyan team.
results first?
Kenya won 1-0,
Kenyan,
of which first half was so boring. I almost went home. But second half, after the coach changed the players, at least the game became live.
The game became live.
Yes.
All right. So sports is a multi-billion industry across the world.
True.
And we have very rich sportsmen in the States, in the UK,
Even
some
in Kenya
in
here.
South Africa, some in Kenya,
Yes.
but not so much as we want to. What do you think we can do better as a society to make the lives of our sportsmen better? And since they represent us on the world stages.
At the end of the day, we need to realize that sport is paying, yeah? But if not given support by maybe corporate getting into it, sponsoring.
So corporates, number one, they need to involve themselves in the
Number
sports.
two, the government. The government is not into sports. They will say that they're into sports, but they are not into each and every sport. We got so many sports in Kenya. We got so many federations in Kenya. Even federations that are starting now. Like Kabaddi is a new game, whereby the federation is still down there. Weightlifting the same.
And these are opportunities for young people.
Very many opportunities, whereby the government should at least work on it, work on that.
All right.
Yeah.
So you play this game called Kabaddi as well.
Yes.
This is the first time I'm hearing about this game, Kabaddi.
Yeah.
Where does it originate from, and how is it?
It started in India. It's an Indian game, whereby it started like 9 years ago, because we've done 6 World Cups, whereby Kenya was given a chance to go for 6th World Cup. That is women's team, and it was in 2016 India. And I was lucky to participate. And Kenyan women, we became number 4 in the world. Number 7 being
You were
men.
participating?
Yes.
All right.
As an athlete. Yes.
And you became number
4 in the world.
Number 4 in the world. And people don't even know about it. It was not given some limelight.
It was given at some point, 1 or 2, then.
And these are opportunities for the youth.
These
you
are
insist.
opportunities.
All right.
Many
My friend Martin says the heaviest thing he has lifted in the last 2 years ni unga ya ugali na kilo moja ya nyama kwa paper bag. So it'd like to be trained. Do you offer training for people who are aspiring to be weightlifters?
Yes, I do personal training. Yes.
How can they get a hold of you if they need some training? And
through
they
my
want
IG.
To? All right. Your camera is number 4. Give them your handles and how they can get to interact with you, just in case they need some coaching or advice or whatever.
IG is Kgs Champe. That's my dad's initials. Facebook, Esther Njue, aka Champe. And maybe through my phone.
Maybe through your phone?
Yes.
Yes. Borani business line? Borani,
yes, business line.
All right.
My number is 07134 71508. That's my business line.
All right.
I can't give my personal line.
So you're well traveled. You started traveling as a kid in primary, playing football.
11 years.
At 11.
Yes.
All the way till date.
Yes.
You've traveled because of sports.
Yeah.
And out of your experience in traveling, which one is your highlight? Which one is the highlight of your life? Which trip do you think is that one that you'll never forget about? That's
Australia.
What happened in Australia?
It was my best day, my best performance. And it was the best country to be in, because they value sports and they value sports people from each and every country. They are not racist. And it was the best moment
Australians
in my life.
are like Kenyans, yeah? The hospitality is nice, yeah?
Hospitality is nice.
All right.
And they love sports.
On this traveling tip still, you've been exposed to different sports arenas, different sports federations, how sports is managed. And what do you think is the major difference between them and this country, our beloved country, Kenya?
You know, our country is still lagging behind, because not everyone loves sport. And having talented players and talented people in Kenya.
When you say everyone, you mean the fans?
Not everyone. From the fans, from the government
to the
side, to the leaders. Yeah. And corruption being the first
corruption
thing.
Is always a measure.
That's the messy thing that is messing our sports. Yes.
So corruption and fan love and support. But number one is corruption. If we do away with corruption, we can make sports better.
We will be up there.
And build careers for our young people.
Yeah.
Amazing. True. Your last remarks as we come to the end of this. What would you like to tell the people out there, the people who are watching you, the people who look up to you as Esther Njue, the national champion in the weightlifting?
I would like to tell people that we should love sports. Love what you do. Do it with your passion, and everything will come unto you.
Thank you very much, Esther Njue. We appreciate you. When is the next event that you're participating in? Whether rugby, football, weightlifting, whichever.
Weightlifting calendar next year is not out. And we are still training. African Championships were like 3 weeks ago, where I didn't go to Mauritius due to injury. But now I'm okay, I'm training. But I'm looking forward to Olympics. I'm not even looking forward to these small games.
You're looking forward to the Olympics.
But if African Championships come, I'll be there.
We are behind you, Esther.
Yes, thank you.
We support you, representers. Hope you get to the Olympics. Hope God gives you the power, the energy, and the life to get to the Olympics and represent the country and fly the flag high.
Thank you.
Yes, we had Esther Njue, the strongest woman in the rugby team right here for Strength of a Woman. I go by the name of Barry Moses, or it's Barry Mo on every social media platform. Keep interacting with us. 22163 is the SMS line. Start with YM254. Kalamival is coming up next with Girls Talk, so you don't want to miss this.